Why we finally stopped acting like this was temporary.
You know that feeling when you're waiting for the other shoe to drop? I've lived with Marcus for 3 years. We're 27, which in adult years is that strange limbo where you're expected to start choosing things. But our apartment always felt like a pit stop. Plastic bins for nightstands, a dining table I pulled off a curb in Brooklyn. Last night, we were nursing lukewarm coffee when I mentioned my sister buying a house in Jersey. I said, I guess everyone eventually moves on to real life, huh? I expected him to agree. I expected talk about someday and when we get settled. Instead, Marcus put his mug down, stared at the cracked drywall and said, what if this is real life, Leo? I laughed. Look at the place, but he wasn't smiling. He told me he turned down a promotion in Chicago last month, not because of the money, but because they don't have a breakfast spot like the one on our corner. Because he didn't want to find a new person who understands that Sunday mornings are for silence and burnt toast. I'm tired of living like I'm about to leave, he said. It hit me hard. I'd been holding my breath for 3 years, waiting for him to move out, to level up, to leave. But he'd been staying. I looked at that crappy curbside table and realized I don't want a house in Jersey. I want to know who's winning on Tuesday nights. I want the routine. So this morning, we didn't pack. We went to IKEA and bought heavy wooden nightstands, the kind you don't buy unless you're planning to stay. It's terrifying, honestly. But for the first time in my life, I'm not looking for the exit. I'm home.